Okay, let's learn how to, in Blender, make some steps using constraints and the CAD Sketcher add-on. Double-click Blender. If you have something on, if there's already something there, you can drag a box and press delete on the keyboard to get rid of it. Make sure you have your Sketcher workspace viewable. If it's not there, just press N as in new on the keyboard, or you click this little arrow right there and Sketcher. Add sketch. Select your plane. Notice how it looks white when you hover over it. In the middle it doesn't, but then towards the edge it kind of turns white. When you see it turn white on this axis, and again, you can always rotate by dragging this area, or you can hold the shift key and the mouse wheel. I'm sorry, if you click on the mouse wheel, it rotates. So add sketch, click on this one for the floor, and let's draw a line. Let's click the line tool. From here down, these are all Sketcher tools from the arrow down. Let's click Z. Let's start from the midpoint, and let's just kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Just kind of follow the grid. Connect. Alright, so the scroll wheel zooms, dragging the hand, move it into place. Now let's make a distance. If you right click, sorry, let me undo it. When you right click a couple times, it goes back to the move tool, which means you can select things. So these all have a horizontal constraint or a vertical constraint that forces it to go straight. Now we're going to make the distance a certain amount. So click here, add constraint, distance. I'm going to make each of them, when you click on the number, you can click here, and then I'm just going to do 1 millimeter for each. So click, distance. You can even click, see how it shows up here as well. If you click on this little area, it says distance, and then 1. So there's 2 ways to kind of add that. And you can also drag these constraints around, so if they're in the way, you can drag them. Alright, so do that for all the steps. And it doesn't really matter how many steps you have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However many you have, if you are following along, you should have 5. Just resize all of these to 1. And when you're done, convert right here, when it says none, mesh. You're preparing it to become three-dimensional. Leave sketch. When you leave sketch, it becomes like a 2D plane. I'm sorry, 3D plane. It's like like a piece of paper almost. It's selected. It's selected when it's orange. When the line is orange around it, it means it's selected. The wrench, add modifier, hover over this down arrow to show more. Solidify. Let's change it to 10. And let's make it 1. Okay, to rotate, select rotate button right here. Drag the red button around. Let's rotate around, grab the red, and then when this shows up, just type 90, enter, and that's it. File save. File save. Documents, double click. If you don't have a folder, just right click, new folder, call it your name, press enter, double click to go inside, Click down here, call it stairs, enter, and then save Wonderful.